Hey, Holly here, intuitive life and business strategist. I'm super excited to connect with you today. I was just doing a meditation and some mindset work as I normally do as I start my day in that way. And I was thinking about, or actually, I was writing and I was writing down, and I've said this phrase a couple times before, and I was writing down pure potentiality. And I was thinking about it and thinking, oh, I'll shoot a video about this because it's one topic that's really near and dear to my heart. And as I was sitting there, my ego popped up. I'm doing a lot of work around the ego and doing a lot of work to support my clients around their ego as well. So my ego pops up and is like, people aren't going to understand what you're talking about, pure potentiality. Like, what does that even mean? And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, what do you mean? What does it mean? So if you've obviously heard the phrase like your potential, like living up to your potential. We have all heard that probably, like, in a teacher in high school was like, you're not living up to your potential, or maybe a parent said it to you or something. So it's kind of the same thing, but it's actually deeper than that. And this is going to serve you so that you're living up to your potential. So pure potentiality is basically this place or this space that we can get into when we are in full alignment, when you are fully centered in with yourself, when you're living your life authentically. And I know that word kind of gets thrown around a lot, but I mean that in its purest form, that you're really showing up every single day. You're putting one foot in front of the other, that you're living your life the way that you desire to live it. And I mean really truly desire to live it. Like, we all have desires in our heart. They're there for a reason, and it's our job, it's our responsibility to do what we got to do to figure that out, right? And to continue to move forward in our life and live that life. And I see so many women out there that are struggling and are striving, and I've been there. I totally know what that's like. I totally know what it's like to feel not so confident of putting yourself out there online. I know what it's like to feel like super unclear and like what am I going to talk about, and what am I going to write my newsletter on, and so on and so forth. And that's the reason why I love doing work around the ego so much, is that we can really learn a lot about ourselves. We can really learn a lot about what is holding us back from living our pure potentiality and what pushes us forward into living our pure potentiality. And so this is really about you discovering self-discovery, discovering who you naturally are, and what are your innate gifts and talents, and why are you here? I've been studying psychology and spirituality for pretty much almost half my life. And that was the big question for me growing up, is like, why are we here? Like, what is the purpose? What is, what are we meant for? And, all of that, that big question of like, what does this all really mean? And what I've come to realize and what I've come to learn after studying for this length of time is that we are here to experience, we are here to grow, we are here to learn, we are here to share and give and receive and bask in the glory of life and continue to bestow upon people in our lives and bestow upon this earth and bestow upon this planet and humanity as a whole of what is truly possible for all of us, hence pure potentiality. So I hope that serves you really well into maybe inspiring you to think a little bit bigger for yourself, maybe inspiring you to actually give yourself permission and allow yourself unapologetically to go for what you really want in life. And if you need help with that, I am 100% here for you. If you've never watched my videos before, I specialize in supporting women in breakthroughs on the psychological level as well as the energetic level of putting all these puzzle pieces together for you so that you are continuously moving forward in your chosen direction. Have an awesome day. Take care.